In a quiet town, hidden among old memories and forgotten melodies, a girl finds something that doesn't just play music. It tells a secret from the past. But some memories were never meant to be opened. There was once a little girl named Anna. She lived in a quiet town, in a small house with her mother and her baby brother. Anna was only 7 years old, but she was thoughtful, curious, and very kind. Her favorite thing in the world was a tiny music box. It had belonged to her grandmother. It was round, made of wood, and painted with soft blue flowers. When you turned the little key on the back, a gentle melody would play, a sweet, slow song that made Emma feel safe. Her grandmother had given it to her before she passed away. "Whenever you feel sad," she had said, "just open this box and remember that love is always with you." Emma kept the music box on her nightstand. She opened it every night before bed. The music helped her fall asleep, even when thunder roared outside or when she missed her mom, who worked late at the hospital. But one day, something terrible happened. Emma came home from school and the music box was gone. She searched everywhere, under the bed, in her closet, behind her books. She asked her mom, but her mom hadn't seen it. She even looked in the trash just in case. Tears welled up in her eyes. The music box wasn't just a toy. It was her grandmother's voice, her memory, her comfort. She felt lost. The next morning, Emma didn't want to go to school. She sat on the floor with her backpack still open. Her mom knelt beside her. "I know you're sad, sweetheart," she said gently. "But maybe the music box will turn up. Things don't always stay lost forever." Emma nodded, but she didn't believe it. At school, she couldn't focus. She stared out the window and barely touched her lunch. Her best friend Lily noticed something was wrong. "What happened?" Lily asked, handing her a cookie. Emma explained everything. Lily held her hand. "I'll help you look," she said. After school, the two girls walked back to Emma's house. They checked the garden, the living room, and even the laundry basket. But the music box wasn't there. Emma sighed and sat on the front steps. "I guess it's gone forever," she whispered. Lily sat beside her. "Maybe you could make a new music box," she suggested. Emma shook her head. It wouldn't be the same. Then Lily said something strange. "But maybe your grandma would still want you to smile." Emma looked up. "How do you know that?" Lily smiled. "Because grandmas love us even when we're sad, but they love it even more when we're happy." Emma didn't say anything, but her heart warmed a little. That night, she didn't open her nightstand. She knew the music box wasn't there. Instead, she stared at the ceiling and remembered the melody. She hummed it softly, just like her grandmother used to, and somehow, it helped. The next few days were hard for Emma. She didn't smile as much. She didn't draw pictures in class or play tag at recess. Her teacher even called her mom, worried that Emma was too quiet. But something was changing, just a little. Each night, Emma kept humming the melody. It was a bit off tune, but it still felt right. She missed the music box, but somehow the memory of the song helped her feel close to her grandmother. One afternoon, Lily came over again. "I brought something," she said, holding a small bag. Emma opened it. Inside was a tiny wooden box. "It's not a music box," Lily said quickly, "but I painted it for you. Maybe you can keep something special in it." Emma's eyes filled with tears. She hugged Lily tightly. "Thank you." They sat together and painted tiny blue flowers on the lid. just like the old music box. That evening, Emma placed the new box on her nightstand. She still missed the old one, but now she had something made with love. She felt just a little bit stronger. Then something unexpected happened. Later that week, while cleaning her baby brother's room, Emma's mom opened a drawer. She gasped. There, tucked under a pile of tiny socks, was the music box. She smiled and brought it to Emma, who was doing her homework. When Emma saw it, her eyes grew wide. "My music box," she shouted, grabbing it and holding it close. She turned the little key and listened. The soft melody filled the room, wrapping around her like a hug. "How did it get there?" she asked. Her mom laughed. "I think your brother took it. He's been exploring lately." Emma smiled. Maybe he wanted to hear the music too. That night, something was different. Emma still opened the music box, but this time she also opened Lily's handmade box. Inside, she placed a folded piece of paper, a note that said, "Thank you for helping me remember." Then she did something even more special. She started writing a story, the story of her music box and her grandmother. She didn't finish it that night, but that was okay. She had time. Soon, Emma began to smile again. She played outside, helped her mom, and read books to her brother. And every night she listened to the song, not just from the music box, but also from her heart. Because now she knew something important. Love doesn't live in objects. It lives in memories, in friends, and in the songs we carry inside us. A few weeks later, Emma stood in front of her class. Her hands were shaking just a little, but she smiled. She was holding a paper. It was her story, the one she had been writing. Her teacher nodded. "You may begin." Emma took a deep breath. This is the story of a little girl who lost something special, but found something even more important. She found memories. She found friendship. And she found the music in her heart. Her voice was soft but clear. As she read, her classmates listened closely. Even the noisy kids in the back were quiet. When she finished, there was silence. Then a soft clap, then more. Everyone was clapping. Emma looked at her teacher, who smiled with teary eyes. "You were very brave," she said. That night, Emma sat by her window. The music box played beside her. She looked out at the stars and whispered, "Thank you, Grandma." Then she opened her special box, the one Lily made, and placed a new note inside. "I found the song again." Time passed. Emma didn't forget her grandmother. But now she didn't feel heavy with sadness. She told her story many times. She even helped a friend who had lost someone too. And every now and then she would open her music box just to listen. Not because she was sad, but because it reminded her that love never really leaves. It just changes shape. Sometimes it becomes a memory, sometimes it becomes a song, and sometimes it becomes the courage to tell your story. Thanks for listening to Fluent Tales. Did this story inspire you? Subscribe to hear more English stories like this one. We learn best when we feel every word.